Hello here. This is a long video update for the +1 challenge. My last video was on about I think October 1st, something like that, and we're now November 1st. So this is a way overdue update. I've been way busy with work actually. I'm working on a piece of software for people to learn English, and that's why I didn't really have time to put in the update, and also because most of my free time I would actually use to practice those languages. You know, that's the challenge when you're talking about languages, you're not practicing your languages, so that's kind of a challenge sometimes. So I've also been wondering what it is I could put out there on YouTube that would be of interest to people, and especially the R1 challenge group. And like I'm in Hungary right now. As a reminder, I'm working on my Hungarian, Russian, Spanish also, and I use English every day, and I'm French. But the challenge is that actually no one is, as part of the challenge, is learning Hungarian but me, and I'm in Budapest at the moment, and that's the language I'm using the most. So I could record the video in Hungarian, but I'm too lazy to go for the subtitles, so sorry about that. But I don't think that would be very interesting for people who are not learning that language. So what I'll show instead is I've been organizing myself, having getting things organized for, well, for the whole month of October, but also before that when I was living in Russia. So here's a quick look at what I would call my log file for becoming a polyglot. I call it my feedback file. So here's what it looks like, and then I'll show the recap of everything I did basically over the last month. So here it goes. The camera is pretty good actually. Now, I mean, I could go for software to record my screen, but this will do also. So here's my little file, feedback, polyglot, and here's what I did every day. I've been using my languages. So I would start by reading. That's part of my morning ritual. I would read, you know, in my 4 languages for 20 minutes with a timer on. Here's a little timer app. I'll put a link to that if you guys want to install it on Windows. And then I would have breakfast, and then I would work with ASSIMIL for the challenge with ASSIMIL, the active stage. Sometimes it takes 20 minutes, and sometimes it takes 30-40 minutes. But basically that was my daily routine. So we've got this little thing like that going on for you know, the whole month. So you know, I would have class also with my Hungarian teacher. I've been watching Breaking Bad in Hungarian because just because it's a really good show, and I've seen it in English already, and I really enjoyed watching that in a new language, which was really nice. And I went and did a recap of what I did this month. So the point behind keeping a log file is, well, basically that anything you measure, you can improve. Just Google for it. You'll find stuff about Edward Demings, and I've been trying to apply this principle for work for the, I don't know, most of this year. And I've started using it for languages also for like 3 months, I think. And I gotta say it works, because it just keeps me focused on getting the numbers up. Basically, that's how you improve also. So here's a little recap of what I did this month. So if we break it down into languages, I've been learning or practicing Russian for just 10 hours. But well, it's a lot better than 0 hours, that's for sure. Hungarian for 50 hours, that's not bad. And polyglot stuff, so reading or going to polyglot events and trying to use all of my languages for 9 hours. So that's a total of 69 hours last month, so over 2 hours a day. So basically how a typical day would be: me working on my several languages for 20 minutes reading, then working on ASSIMIL, the active stage, for 20 to 40 minutes, and then in the evening maybe watching TV shows for an hour 20 or so. and then doing different things. So let's break down by activity. I'll put a copy of that below the YouTube video in case you guys are interested. Anyway, I just thought I would share that just because, as simple as it may sound, this kind of feedback actually helps you see what you should do more. There's a special category in there that I call meta, and that refers to the fact of getting organized for languages. Past months I only spent a couple of hours getting organized and things like that. The month before that, when I was mostly working on my Russian, I would spend many hours just trying to get data from the net, to look up the most important words, check out the pronunciation and things like that, just collecting data. And when you do that, you're not really working with the language, but sometimes just what you need to do. There are not enough resources to learn most languages, in my opinion. If you want to learn English, you got plenty of resources, but so much so that it's sometimes messy. And with other languages, sometimes you do have a lot of resources, but I don't think they're that great. Like, where's the IPA transcription in most language learning material, if I just had to give one example. Anyway, so bottom line is, well, I've been working my languages for quite a few hours. The end of the month was a little harder than the beginning because I realized that I was spending way too much time in the morning and I have a lot of work. So basically I would get discouraged because my morning ritual, instead of taking 40 minutes top, would end up taking like an hour or so. So I didn't like that. So how I'm gonna fix it this month is I'm gonna drop the Polyglots thing until I finish ASSIMIL, which should take me like 10 days. And anyway, so that was the update. I hope you guys are doing good with your challenges, and I'll see you in the Facebook group or in the comments or whatever. Thanks for watching.